audible? Please let me know.
Yes, you are visible.
Okay. So shall I proceed now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. My name is Ume Selma, and I welcome you all in our culture program event under the leadership of Zena ma'am. Today, my talk of the town is the biography of freedom fighter, a woman freedom fighter named Badruddin Siabji. Within a minute, I'll share my screen. Just a minute. Ma'am, is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay. So this woman is the name of this woman is Begum Suraya Badruddin Tyabji. She was born in 1907 and died in 1978. Begum Suraya Tyabji was born in Hyderabad, which is now a part of Telangana. Earlier, it was part of Andhra Pradesh. Her mother was Lal Bibi and father was Altaf Ali. She was a descendant of a prominent family involved in rebellion in Hyderabad during the Indian freedom struggle. She married the civil service officer named Badruddin Fayaz Tyabji. And the life period of Badruddin Tyabji was from 1907 to 1995. And he was also played a significant role in the national movement for 3 generations. She was involved in the design of national flag of India during the transition to independence. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru entrusted the responsibility of designing the new flag to Badruddin Fayaz Tyabji, who was serving under him in the interim government of India. Suraya Tyabji suggested them, the freedom fighters, to replace the wheel in Swaraj flag with Ashoka Chakra. And initially, she painted the Ashoka Chakra in black, but changed it to blue as per Mahatma Gandhi's suggestion. The flag design was based on Suraya Tyabji's recommendations, and it was approved as the national flag by the Prime Minister's office on July 1917 in the year 1947. It was later presented to the Constituent Assembly, which officially approved it on July 22, 1947. The tricolor flag with the Ashoka Chakra was hoisted at the Red Fort during the Independence Day celebration on August 15, 1947. Suraya Badruddin Tyabji was the artist behind the Indian national flag that commands the utmost respect of the Indian people and is associated with the chant of Jai Hind, and she passed away on June 23 in the year 1978. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ume Salma.
Welcome, ma'am.
Your speech was very informative. Now we'll proceed to Uday and Halima. They'll be presenting a conversation. So Uday and Halima, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Please start.
Yes, ma'am.
You can switch on your cameras.
Take a deep breath. Good evening, everyone. I'm Halima. Today, I'm going to perform about conversation between shopkeeper and customer, complain about a product or service. Customer. Conversation first. I ordered a pair of pants from your store, but they are not advertised.
Oh, I'm sorry, you did not receive what you accepted.
Yeah, the pants are too big.
I understand that you are unhappy with the size of the pants, but I'm not sure why are you upset.
I bought this pants because they were cheap.
Oh, that may be case, but if you purchased them for the price of paid, then you should be satisfied with the results.
I was promised that these pants would fit perfectly.
Oh, I'm sorry you are unhappy with the quality of the pants. Can give you a refund if you want to exchange them for another pair.
I want a refund,
I'm afraid I can't do that.
but I want my money back.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't offer a refund. If you purchased the pants of lower price, uh, you had a pay the difference.
I didn't purchase them for the price you quoted me.
Then why did you buy them?
I wanted to save some money.
Or you paid full price for the pants. If you are unhappy with the quality of the product, so you should return it for a refund.
I don't want to return the pants.
Then you have no choice but to accept the fact that you received why you paid for.
I don't want to accept it.
Or then you will have to live with it.
I want my money back.
Oh ma'am, I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
I don't want to accept it.
If you do not want the them, you must either take it or leave it. You cannot demand a refund. Thank you.
Thank you. End of conversation.
Thank you, Uday and Halima. Now we have our next performance, Shazia Khan. Shazia, are you here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please begin.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. One who speaks only one language is one person, but one who speaks more than one language is two people. Assalamu alaikum and greetings to everyone. My name is Shazia Anjum and I'm from A1.2 Department, English. Today, in this auspicious meeting, I would like to have a talk on how English became so popular. So, British Empire, the largest empire of the world. For 200 years, Britain was most popular nation of the world. The British Empire ruled over third of the people on earth. Around 1922, British Empire was colonizing most of the countries. The people of the colonies, if they wanted their good career, if they wanted their good job, they had to learn English language. So, in these colonized countries, English was considered as the language of elite. By the 1950s, most of the colonies gotten their independence or they had begun strong independent movement. In many countries, English remained as an official or national language even after independence. But what about the countries which were not colonized? So we are aware of World War II, where there were two parties. One was the elite powers and one was the Axis powers. So elite countries defeated the Axis countries. Elite countries like the Britain, America, and France defeated countries like Germany, Italy, and Japan. So the first point is that the country which defeated the other country rules and dominates over it, and their culture dominates the country. So the second point is the invention of internet, which was in America. Google, Facebook, Apple, YouTube, all these top industry, they all are in English, and they were first introduced in English country. So what obviously it is there that if they have introduced something, so that must be in their own languages. So that's why English is their most popular in internet also. And 63% of websites on internet have their content in English. Inventions of keyboard or inventions of typewriters was all there in America. So they must have introduced them in their own languages, which is obviously English. So the computer which came, the devices used there, like the keyboards, were also present in English language in initial. But after that, it was only the era of the mobile or the touch screens from which the other languages keyboard has come. So these were some things due to which English come into fluence and English came in contact with most of the people, and it becomes the most popular language in today's world. One thing, if a person is only knowing English, okay, and he don't have that much knowledge, but what will people think about him or her? That he or she is very knowledgeable, very knowledgeable. Even he or she may not be. They're only knowing English, but the people think them. So we must learn this language, and it is also a very interesting language, and it also opens a door, a connection with more and more people. Like if we take the example of Umran, here we are connected and we are having a cultural meet. So the people here from Italy or France or Spain, whatever the country they belong to, but I am expressing my views, that is also in English. Why? So more and more people which get my point will understand what I want to express. So these are the things which I have like to mention. And thank you everyone and have a blessed day.
Thank you so much, Shazia, for your enlightening speech. That was very informative. Thank you so much. Now, Halima and Shazia together will be presenting a song. Halima and Shazia.
So just while Halima and Shazia are getting ready, so I'll just thought I'd say hello to everybody. Sorry for being disorganized earlier on. My battery was going and I was outside, and so I apologize for all that. So it's good to see so many of you today, and a really interesting talk, Shazia Khan. I got the sort of tail end of that, and just when you were talking about cultural dominance, I remember, I don't know if anybody's seen the film Hamse Barkar Gone with Amjad Khan. And in it, the villain is speaking in English, and Amjad Khan is saying, he's doing wrong. It's, what he's doing is wrong. And somebody else says, no, he cannot be wrong because he is speaking in English. And I'm just kind of thinking about this. Oh, so if you learn to speak English, you can never do anything wrong. And I think that's very telling. You know, in that film, it was quite, I mean, they took a dig at the British Empire in that film, Humse Barker Gone. But yeah, how the dominant culture is always perceived as being the right culture, which of course we know is not really true. So Zainab, are you ready? Are you guys ready now? Halima and Shazia, are they here? No. If not, maybe we can go on to the next presenter. Zainab, do you have any?
Halima, are you here?
Yes, ma'am. Are you there, Shazia?
But muted. Maybe they are forget to unmute their mic.
So Halima, you need to unmute yourself. Are you going to be singing a song? And it's Shazia.
Shazia, where are you?
I'm here, but I didn't participate in this song. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Then
Okay.
Halima can. Yeah, please start.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt, but before last one, our English last I'll sing the song. Okay, we shall overcome. Okay, ma'am. At last performance of English will be song by me. Okay, ma'am.
So sorry, I'm not understanding what's happening. Zainab, can you take control? So Halima's not going to sing, is that right?
Salma, so this is the last performance only. So
all right, so we're finished now.
with Halima. Yes, okay. The last performance is song only. So you people can begin, please.
Okay.
Yes, please. Everybody is waiting.
Okay. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We'll walk in hand. We'll walk hand in hand. We'll walk hand in hand someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace. We shall live in peace someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. We are not afraid. We are not afraid. We are not afraid today. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. The whole wide world around, the whole wide world around. Someday, oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Thank you, ma'am.
That was brilliant. Thank you very much. That was lovely. Hum honge kamyab, but that's so we all know that this is a international song of justice, and it's interesting. You know, I heard this song for the first time I've lived in Britain all my life, and I heard it for the first time in India. When I went to Bihar, when I went to Jharkhand back in 2001, that's where I first heard that song in English and also in Hindi. And so, and then since then, I've heard it in other places as well. But yeah, so thank you, Salma, that was brilliant. Okay, so Zainab,
My pleasure, ma'am.
Zainab, do you want to say anything else about your department?
No, this was the last performance of our group, and I just want to congratulate each one of these students for their performances. That's it. Thank you so much.
Okay. No, thank you very much. Thank
you, ma'am. It was possible because of you, because of your guidance. Thank you.
Yeah. Well done. Well done. I don't know if Aliza, did any of Aliza's students want to say anything? Have they? I don't know. Aliza said you didn't prepare anything. Is that correct? Aliza? Aliza, you're there? Okay, I guess not. Right. I don't know if there's anybody from Aliza's, any of Aliza's students here today. And if they want to say anything. These cultural programs, each department is expected to perform something, and every student within the department is supposed to say something. It doesn't have to be very long, even just one sentence about their particular country that they're studying, the particular language that they're studying. So, so for all the other students, please bear that in mind. When it's your department's turn to present, it doesn't have to be anything long. Just, one or two sentences about the culture, about the language, even something about the class. If you feel that you want to share something about how the lessons are going, we say that in the language of the that you're studying. That's good enough, These opportunities are for us to learn about the particular language cultures, and also for us to gain in our presentation skills. These programs are being recorded. You can go back and show it to your family. So it's good to be able to say something, even if it's just one sentence or even just one word. That's fine. So I don't know if anybody from the Italian department is here. Ujala? No? No. Anybody from the Italian department? Okay, I guess not. Right. Okay. So, well, thank you very much for your time. We'll end the program now, unless anybody has any questions to put to the English department, or just to generally to our student body, to our Umran family. Does anybody have anything that they would like to say or ask? Any comments, any suggestions? How are your classes going? Yeah, Rustam, do you want to say something?
I want to speak something.
Yes, Salma, yeah, go ahead.
Yes, I want some suggestions from you to be a fluent speaker of English. I want suggestions from your side, from you. To be a fluent speaker of English.
Yeah.
Yes.
The only way really that you can become a fluent speaker is by practice. How did you become a fluent speaker in Hindi? Because you've been practicing it all your life. You've been, that's the only way. Speak with other English speaking people, maybe we can find a way of connecting you with other people that want to learn English or what are trying to improve their English with native speakers. Maybe Umran can do that. I mean, certainly I'm quite happy to have conversations with people if people want to get in touch. My only problem is that the time difference. The time now is 5:15. Okay, so it's an okay time for me, but for you guys, it's what time is it now? Maybe quarter past, nearly 11 o'clock, I think. Okay, so it gets really.
Ma'am, I want to ask you something.
Yes,
Actually, I want to know, can we apply for 2 language in a time? And can we get enrolled for 2 language?
Unfortunately not. We decided that we would only allow you to do one language at a time. I mean, the languages. I mean, it's only a 3-month course, and you can do as many languages. You know, just
no,
one
but
at a
after,
time.
but after 2 or 3 months, want to continue the same language.
Yeah, you can continue the same language if you want to, or you can do a different language. And remember, you're not going to become fluent in a 3-month course.
Yes, yes.
You know, you have to really practice it.
Very basic.
Yeah, these language courses, they're really just giving you the very basic. And then the more you practice outside of class, the more proficient you will become. So, yeah. So, someone, if you want to learn, if you want to improve your pronunciation and fluency, just WhatsApp me, and I maybe we can get together and can have a conversation. And if there's anybody else that also wants to improve on their English, so this will just be conversational English. It won't be examined upon. This will just be an extra thing.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm quite happy to do that. Yeah. Anybody else want to ask anything or say anything before we wrap up?
Ma'am, one of the students has texted something in the chat that he or she wants to speak about environment of Ladakh. It is there in the chat.
Is it? Oh, okay. It's not come to me. I can't see it. Yeah. So yeah, whoever it is, just oh, ma'am, can I? All right, Nisar. Yeah. So Nisar, if you want to say something about an environment, just unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am. I am from English A11 department. So if I do some mistake related to my pronunciation and my grammatical mistake, please cooperate.
Yeah, of course not. We're not here to punish anybody. We're here just to help you improve your language skills. And if we, I mean, if your sentence structure is wrong, we will just tell you.
There are 2 to 3 lines that I write about the environment of Ladakh. Can I start?
Yes. Oh, is this part of your program? Are you
No, ma'am.
Are you Zainab student?
No, ma'am. I am Aliza's ma'am student, because Aliza ma'am is not well, ma'am. So that is why I think, because Aliza ma'am already has given these topics as a homework for all the students.
Right. Okay.
So
that's fine. Fire away. So your talk is going to be on the environment of Ladakh, and you're presenting in English.
Yes, but it is not too long. It's very short, ma'am.
That's fine. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Ladakh is a special place with mountain and deserts. It facing problem because it getting warmest. Many tourists visit, which can hurt the natural environment of Ladakh and the ecosystem of Ladakh. People of Ladakh have huge respect towards the sensitive environment of Ladakh, because Ladakh is very sensitive place. the people of Ladakh are planting plants and trying to save the little Tibet. As you already know, Ladakh is also known as the little Tibet and the land of high passes. Nowadays, the environment changed day by day due to the increasing tourism in Ladakh and global warming also. Tourism has brought economic benefits to the uh, to the to the UT to the UT administration. Tourism tourism have brought economic benefits, but also increased the pressure on the environment. In conclusion, Ladakh environment is exceptional but sensitive. It requires our collective efforts to save the beauty and biodiversity by raising awareness, practicing responsible tourism, so we can ensure that Ladakh remain a special place for generation to generation. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you for that, Nisar. That was very interesting. And the presentation was very good. The topic is very current and very important. A few grammatical mistakes, but those can be ironed out. If you want to send me your, if you were reading off a sheet, and you want me to just have a look at it, you can just WhatsApp it to me, and I will tell you where the grammatical mistakes were. But otherwise, thank you very much. And yes, Ladakh is a very beautiful place. I've not been there, but I've seen many beautiful pictures of Ladakh, and there's a number of documentaries have been made about that place as well. So yeah, thank you very much. So is there, would anybody else like to present from Aliza's group? No. Anybody else have anything to say? Okay. So thank you very much to everybody. The next cultural program will be in 2 weeks' time, and we'll see you again at that time. So in the meantime, enjoy the rest of the day and have a good weekend, and good evening, good night to you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.